What's up, guys? Iceman here. So, I've been watching a lot of weird shit on the internet, dog. A lot of weird videos. They say something like, things about to get shaken, okay? Kingdoms and shit. In the video, they talk about higher things coming down. All right, dog? And it made me consider myself, for example. And I said to myself, Ice Boy, what things about you need to come down? And the results were startling. Now I'm just fucking with you guys. I know what things need to come down, I think, with Iceman. You see, I have a thing where I get prideful. I want to be right all the time. Especially around bitches. Must have something to do with wanting to get pussy, to be honest with you guys. But it's just in all the social situations. Just wanting to be exalted, you know what I'm saying? Because then you'll get mating rights, right? Like in a tribal sort of sense. If you can be right all the fucking time, all the other wolves in the pack are gonna vote that you're the one who gets the pussy. You know, so my point is, it's subconscious things at work. All right? And another thing, dog, is when people wrong me, I want to wrong them back. And the problem with that is Ice Boy starts to scheme. He finds himself in bed at night, scheming, meticulously orchestrating his next move, when he should be getting good rest, ready for the next day to hopefully get off his fucking fat ass and work out in the gym or something. It's right. It's in your garage. God damn. Is it that hard to just get up and work out every day? But you see where I'm going with this? It gets in the way with productivity, for one. And when you're a fucking schemer, it's stressful. You know, so these are what some might say are character flaws, okay? So in somewhat of a metaphorical sense, spiritually speaking, this kingdom needs to be shaken as well. So let me know in the comments below if you dogs have anything that needs to be shaken out, okay? I appreciate your input and your comments. And like the damn video if you haven't yet, and become a patron if you want. So, I've been reading the New and Old Testament some. The book of Genesis. It talks about the Garden of Eden and shit. How these was Adam and Eve. And I'm pretty sure that Eve had a fine fucking ass. A real tight ass, dog. Some tight shit. And I'm pretty sure that her body didn't emit, you know, foul smells and so forth, if you guys catch my drift. I mean, that was some fine ass eating, in my opinion, but I don't know. It's just speculation. But they fell away. You know what I'm saying? There's a choice to be made of the knowledge of good and evil, and they gave into that. They ate from where they weren't supposed to eat, right? Is that how it goes? I mean, I think that shit was inevitable. If you consider the infinite monkey theorem. You guys ever heard of that? Where the monkey, he goes on the typewriter and he just randomly bashes the keys. And with enough time, He'll type out Shakespearean plays and beyond, like entire plays without any hiccups or typos, with enough time. It sounds really fucked up, but we're talking about infinity here, man. Because they wasn't gonna die until they made that choice. So they could have been living for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was no death, man. Even the animals and shit, there was no death. So what I'm saying is, it was inevitable that they were going to fall away, okay? But there was something greater in mind, something to do with the obliteration of death and evil. But I ain't going to get into that right now. But my point is, dog, is then it goes on to talk about how the kingdom of heaven is coming here, and how the earth and all things are being restored, okay? And it talks about how the Creator is our Father. Through, you guys know the drift, right? But my point is, getting past those attributes of mine that I stated a few minutes ago, of the pride and the scheming to repay evil with evil. If the Creator was my Father, who looks out for me, I wouldn't have to get vengeance for myself. You know what I'm saying? And perhaps the Creator could bless Ice Boy with wisdom and understanding and knowledge, to where he could see past such things and understand death, that such attributes actually lead to death, dog. I mean, in minuscule ways, I exhibited how it might lead to death. The stress that it causes. It interferes with the sleep. The sleep is fucking important. But back to the Wham thing. This is something I've touched on a few times in my videos, how some of you dogs are whacking your dicks off to porn. And I think it can be problematic in a few circumstances, okay? First off, some of you are eunuchs. Some of you are eunuchs by choice. Some of you are eunuchs by force. But to the others, specifically those who are in relationship with a female human, or those who are seeking relationship with a female human, this advice is, I think, might be for you. Others can listen on if they want. When you sit there and whack your dick off to porn, it's a very unnatural occurrence that takes place, I think. You see, there are subtle nuances at play in a social sort of concept where you're interacting with a female creature, human more specifically, and you're trying to get access to her reproductive orifice. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to gain access to that shit. There are subtle nuances at play that are character building and productivity building and so forth, as opposed to just clicking on the damn screen to erotic images, beating off, and then getting on with your day. There's like a dopamine rush and then a crash, and you didn't gain anything from it other than just busting your nuts. You know what I'm saying? So for those who are with a female creature or who are pursuing one, I think it'll be good for the relationship to refrain from such activity, because it's going to incentivize you, dog, to want to interact with her more. And it's going to be good for your relationship, man. Because when you beat your dick off, then your testosterone, your urgencies drop, okay? So rather than going up and pursuing your female human and trying to convince her that she should give you access to her reproductive orifice, that whole situation is just bypassed, you know what I'm saying? And it could leave her very disappointed. It ain't good for you either, dog. Listen, this is just speculation, all right? So if you guys want to talk shit about this, go ahead and talk shit in the comments below. But as you know, I do prefer donation if you're going to talk shit, because why the fuck what I give advice is for free, or put myself out there for free, dog. Just give a fucking donation if you're going to talk shit and be a dick. And become a patron if you want. Thank you to my patrons. I actually gained a couple in the last couple days. Appreciate you guys. May the Creator bless you and keep you. And I will pray that your finances prosper, okay? And that you have great success with the Wham. You see, I just think that, that's something to consider, because it's a big thing that goes on. And it might be very healthy for the relationship to attempt to take strides on the path in which Iceman proposes. Now, ain't nobody perfect, so I ain't saying that, but just something to consider, man. Other than that, it's a good time to try to consider your health. Go to bed at a certain time. Don't drink caffeine too late in the day. I had some tea today. I finished chugging it around 2 p.m. I haven't had caffeine in about 3 or 4 days at all. So I'm going to be fucked up tonight, and I better get off my ass and work out or something. Because here I am now, it's about 5 p.m. or so. And I'm still stimulated by that shit, and it's fun as fuck. But nonetheless, responsibility and discipline, I've been trying to make lists of what I'm going to do in the day. And just getting off your ass and working out for 15 minutes is really important. Just do some sit-ups, jumping jacks, push-ups if you don't have weight equipment for 15, 20 minutes. Set a timer on your phone so it counts down from 20 minutes, for example, and just stay active in that duration. It's going to make everything better, man. It's going to get your head in the right place. And drink water and eat clean foods. Don't eat all that fucking shit with high sodium and calories from fast food joints. Fuck Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's. Get the Five Guys occasionally, the In-N-Out occasionally. Once in a while get something from Culver's. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat yourself a little bit. But in general, eat eggs, the tuna fish. I mean, it depends, right? Some folks are allergic to shit, but just get your fucking diet in order. And you guys, I know a lot of you dogs do it. I got a good subscriber base. A lot of you guys give great advice in my comments below. So thank you. And if you're one of those dogs who have great advice to give, I encourage you to type that in the comments below. How do you stay in a good mindset? And what sort of disciplinary actions do you partake in to better your day and yourself? Comment below. And like this damn video if you haven't yet. More videos to come, more gym videos to come, more Diablo videos to come. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.